This is yet another cybercrime forum. This is one of the English-speaking cybercrime forums, so you don't have to funnel through Google Translate of a lot of Russian text and chatter and communications. But look, if I go ahead and scroll up, you'll note that this is nulled. And they've got their cool, hip little tagline here, expect the unexpected. Oh, very sweet, very swag, very hacker. But look, this is ultimately what you would expect out of one of those underground, quote-unquote, cybercrime forums, where there's some illegal, illicit, weird, wacky shenanigans, just stuff that is a little bit morally and ethically questionable. And look, we could explore. We can take a look around, see what oddball stuff we might see. But look, we're gonna start with even just the shout box. Look, the meme box, as they mentioned here, and this is just, as you see probably on other sites, sort of that live chat for their active online users on the forums here. They've got a page, a little tab for a marketplace, maybe some things that, hey, are in a new post or a new thread where someone might be selling their product or access to something, whether it's accounts, whether it's stolen, compromised credentials, maybe database dumps, breaches, leaks, malware, hacking tools, anything. And that, of course, has some strange, again, questionable things. It seems like there is a kind of a trend for what you might find on this website. I think there's a certain target audience with a lot of these, or at least maybe more common and more prolific purchases. And of course, new threads. Looks like there are a whole lot of these, again, selling access, again, selling all of the things that could be used for cybercrime. You can see some advertisements up on the right-hand side, some offshore account things, cryptocurrency, oddball stuff, and Beyond Leon, okay, ransomware gang that really sucks. They're always doing horrible and horrific things. Cryptocurrencies in the mix, and more in the forum that we'll dive into later. But let me say, look, obviously, I don't mean to be putting this out here to sort of embolden or encourage or advocate whatever, any of those things for this sort of stuff. Don't be a cyber criminal. We say that all the time in these videos. I just try to bring these into the spotlight so that you know what's out there. Certain kind of awareness, a little bit of education, and you can see the real thing. Now, I know this oftentimes pisses people off, especially a lot of these forums or Telegram groups and oddball spots where they might just get a little bit angry that I am shining the spotlight on them. I think the jacuzzi was kind of funny. They got really angry. That just made me laugh. But this one's a little bit interesting because they have a couple sections, some other forums for just general life stuff just as well. Hey, even the homepage of the section of the forum, they've got stuff to talk about entertainment, your favorite movies, series, or music, maybe your personal life, maybe some achievements, some games, stuff that you're interested in, graphics. Oh, holy crap, there are 10,000 people actively online. That is insane. Look at all, geez, there is 34 million, just about 35 million total posts, almost 5.5 million total members, a couple new members, and the most ever online was 63,000 way back in 2019. But this is, of course, just the tip of the iceberg. We could chat about some of the gaming, the graphics, the achievements, personal life, but that's not really all that we're interested in. You could see all the weirdness, wild stuff over on the latest activities section on the right-hand side. But look, if I toggle the section here that we're looking at, not from strictly the home section, but to cracking, where we could find, cracking tools, cracking tutorials, maybe configuration files for OpenBullet or other crackers, combo lists, passwords and things, proxies, just sketchy stuff that maybe we could dig into. Leaks, of course. These are cracked programs, these are different accounts that might be available, dumps in databases, even mobile apps. Some other stuff that I'm not going to talk about, but you know. Even like educational material, tutorials, guides, ebooks, source codes, other leaks, requests. Interesting. Ooh, asking for stuff that you want to see leaked. It is a marketplace, after all. It is a business. That is a commodity here, commoditized cybercrime, but it's also talking about programming, coding, etc., etc. I won't drag us through each and every, different kind of bulletin board and forum thread here, but there's just weird stuff that you tend to see. Again, you'll probably see this just as well in other cybercrime forums, but we could take a look around. What is in premium? VIP general chat, VIP leaks? Ooh, VIP dumps. That probably is pay to play. Yeah, you don't have permission to view that. Might need to amp up my account. Contact the community administrator. Anyway, you can see some of the weird stuff that folks are chatting about. Hey, this new message in the meme box or the shout box says, I need a Turkish Gmail account. Something, I don't know what that is. SMS PVA is not working for me. They say all the numbers they provide say that they can't be used. And suddenly, a new thread created with 260,000 special combo lists for email and password. What's going on over there? So this brings us into the forum, right? You can see, us drilling down into the cracking section and the combo list subsection. And this post, new thread, 260,000 special combo list with email and password, posted by this SU8MA1L submail account, just seemingly, okay, added in March with a couple active posts, just about 13. Posted this, but it explains you'd be able to see hidden content once you reply to this topic or upgrade your account. Obviously, upgrading your account does take some coin, at least a little bit of cryptocurrency, right? That is pay to play. You will go ahead and send whatever for VIP, Aqua, Nova access for these dumb, stupid internet points, if I may say. But look, if we were to buy that, of course, it would take some of those anonymous, totally cool, whatever, oh yeah, cryptocurrency that I'm not going to play that game. You should neither. Don't do cybercrime. But I am interested in you being able to see the hidden content once you reply to this topic. So if I scroll down, see no one else has responded to this thing, but we could totally reply. Nothing stopping us. Looks like the account that I created, which again, you could just do, you can create 14 or about 15 if we got started, posts around that. Let me just say, oh, thanks, sweet, appreciate all that. Let's go ahead and post that. And there we go. We can see our comment has been posted, just a stupid, dumb, thanks, THX, just for the engagement to say, okay, we've interacted and replied to this thread. Now, if I scroll all the way up, we could see that that hidden content that was previously gated is now unredacted. And we can see the link that they provided here, and I'm curious, ooh, can we go access that? Okay, so here's the thing. My tab in the web browser completely crashed because there's so much data on that page that it just got overloaded, hung, and now that's where we're at. However, I did have the view source like HTML output open in another tab, and that did load Pay Services, the website we thought we were going to, so that seems about right. So if I scroll down here to get some of the content and data, this is where we would need to start redacting things. I'll zoom in a bit here so you get the idea, but presumably, and I can't say with any certainty because I don't know and I'm not going to validate and you shouldn't and no one should really, this does all look like a heck of a lot of emails and password combinations. A lot of these have a .br suffix. I believe that's the Brazil TLD or top level domain, and I can just keep on scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. You can see the line numbers at the end here, but will we get to 260,000 as just like a free sample? Here, this is funny. I have like the MX Master like Logitech mouse, so I should be able to like turn this into freewheel mode and then just like let it scroll. Let me just try it out. How well will this work? Oh, it's epileptic. Do we just like put a seizure warning? Okay, this is getting pretty close to, oh no, we actually stopped. It's truncated at about 38,715 and then it just won't load any more of the page. But these are like a dumb password, like let me in please is literally a noted password. This one is just the letter D. Gentle reminder, this is just for your awareness, for you to know how easily this is accessible and found out on the internet. And again, I can't say with 1,000% certainty that it's real. I'm not going to validate that. You shouldn't. But whether it is or it isn't, like the fact that even the concept exists, a little bit wild and wacky. And with that, we are just jumping into the lion's den, I guess, with whatever stuff we might find here. Our first foray into are nulled in this forum here. But look, we were digging into just the cracking section. There is so much more we could get into. And even here as this forum, this capability, this section of the web page, we got cracking tools, we've got cracking tutorials, the configs that we were mentioning earlier. And one of these very seemingly popular thread is for Xworm, the Xworm rat or the remote access Trojan, version 5.0 and seemingly cracked. Now, whether or not we trust this or not, we could see, oh, okay, that's the second page. Let me go to page number 1 here. And look, hey, before we go too far down the rabbit hole, if you, for whatever reason, do maybe tinker, experiment, and play here, again, just for research or education and awareness, look, remember to run downloaded files in a virtual machine or sandbox and don't trust anyone. I kind of appreciate in a strange way that the Nulled forum even just says that outright. But presumably, here is a cracked version of that Xworm rat. They say this was not cracked by me, it's cracked by whatever, and they've got that account here. If you wanted to explore, you certainly could. Maybe we could try to download it, see the thing in action. But hey, everyone, this is funny. Literally responding, just posting something, anything, I'll try this. Or even as dumb as why? To literally just have a comment in the thread so that will be ungated and they could then see the download link and experiment. This goes on and on for what, 5 pages? Let's see if we can get to the last one. GGGGG. Thanks, JackMark555. Really cool to have you at parties. Seaman Demon says nice. And oh yeah, okay, you too, Kiomagzuf. Should we add to the noise? Should we just do a good old GGGGG? Yeah, I'm digging it. With that, and this is too dumb, it's too easy. Now we could go presumably see that hidden content. Let's be sure to redact those links in the video, please. I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping us from like firing it up in a sandbox, just as they say, and kicking the tires. I don't know if that link is still active and working. And you know what? Maybe that's okay. That's probably a good thing. At the very least, we don't need to showcase it in this video. But something that I would like to showcase in this video is Flare. And look, you hear me talk about Flare all the time, but it's genuinely seriously because I love it. Flare is the sponsor of this video. There are no secrets on the table with that. But look, that is how you can track the whole dark web and cybercrime ecosystem and industry and see your own exposed risk, your own threats, your attack surface, and I don't know, like Nulled as an example, or any of these forums. Are there other online places, whether it's the dark web or even the ClearNet, leaky S3 buckets, GitHub repositories, pay sites, or those spooky, scary Tor hidden services and marketplaces, those ransomware blogs where data might be just put out on the internet? Is there anything that affects you or your company or your business? You can use Flare to track that all down with different identifiers that you might create for your persona, for your company, for your employees, for your people, whatever. I gotta be honest, I really love to use it for research. So that's why I genuinely have a tag to look for ransomware leaks. I literally use Flare to look for my name so I can see when the jacuzzi or any of those other spots start whining and screaming as they do, and ransomware leaks. Like literally any search query for any high, medium, critical severity here, and I'll send it off to Slack so that I can get the notification. If you wanted to funnel it into Jira or send an email, you could do a couple different alerts, and they have a whole lot of documentation on that. But that is just kind of neat because you could then maybe change a password or clear up some credentials or actually even take down some content on the internet that you don't think should be there. Like, let me show you. If I go into events, we could search for anything that we might like. Uh-oh, they're talking about me again? RedSec is chatting about me on Telegram. Here I can drill down to the content and we could see someone asking, hey, Zorro Fusion, does anyone know where the best place to learn reverse engineering? John Hammond's YouTube channel? Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Zero Fusion says, bruh. Now, if I wasn't as interested in some of the Telegram communication, I could go change the categories here and say, look, I could care less for, oh, I don't know, maybe lookalike domains, leaked credentials, toggle things off as I suggested on the open web or ClearNet, and maybe even some of the illicit networks. Again, we could toggle off chats for Telegram, but if I were looking at ransomware leaks or the blog posts, marketplaces, and forums, we could even drill down to just Nulled as an example here. Let me go ahead and apply this. We could toggle the date. Some folks chatting on xss.is I can see. Oh, they're talking about Hack the Box Academy and me. Okay, what? Let me see what AI could tell me about that. Maybe they can translate some of that text that I don't understand about. Okay, the AI tells me, hey, this was one of the posts talking about me sharing a video on one of the forums on XSS, or Dread. Okay, that's really funny. Whoops. Sorry, everybody. You're getting the video again. My bad. We could toggle the severity, though, just as well. And if we wanted to get something, again, in like the global section, we could search for whatever we really wanted to. We can change the date if we wanted something, I don't know, previously in the last month. Could I just search for straight up Nulled? A lot of stuff on Cracked. Here's one on Nulled. Oh, where they have a Elementor Pro free download. I don't know what that is, but we could learn. How to refund Amazon, WP Funnels, Mailmint. That's on Nulled BB. Apple products for free. See, like I was saying, a lot of these get like a really uncomfortable. So we're going to avoid that. I'm not even like filtering down on that forum specifically, which you could do, but like you can see it's getting things from other locations like Cracked, etc. And that's the coolest thing about Flare is that, look, you get all the telemetry from all of those different dark web cybercrime spots. And of course, it could churn out some reports for you on different identifiers you might set for yourself. And ThreatFlow is really, really slick because it'll try to take context across all of the conversations, threads, communication, chatter that's happening, and then try to drill down and figure out what's the real story, what's the real cyber threat intelligence here, even like in cross initial access, like info stealer malware or leak sites or dump databases and credentials just out and about across different sectors or geographic locations, stuff that's pertinent for us in research. But look, you can still see some of the genuine current stuff, like, oh, the Crush FTP vulnerability, threat actors, hackers, and adversaries chatting about that and seeing exploitation in the wild. If I may, I think all of this goes to show, look, it is doing some research, understanding, knowing the threats that are out there for all the right reasons so we can better protect against it. And with that, I'm super duper thankful for Flare sponsoring this video, supporting the channel, and all the sweet stuff that they do. Take a look at Flare with the link in the video description, and thanks again. Oh, and also, a new thing from Flare that I'm like wicked excited about is their credentials browser. This is just genuinely really slick. It's in beta right now and might not be rolling out, hey, slowly but surely. Credentials browser is designed to streamline your management of leaked credentials. It allows you to query, filter, export, ignore, and remediate credential combinations in one centralized location. So you could literally just search for a domain, reverse domain, an email address, maybe a username, or even a password on its own. You can do a whole lot of wild and fascinating stuff with this. So if I literally just search for my old cheesy email address, could I track down any of the passwords that might have been dumped in a previous database dump? I'm totally cool sharing this because this is all dead now. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you can see there are some bad ones in that mix. That's worth redacting. Flare does have some more details on that credentials browser feature in their documentation, but it's genuinely really cool, and I think some sweet new awesome capability that adds to all the awesome stuff that Flare does. But let's get back to Nuld and keep cruising on our spooky, scary, a little bit sketchy, shady cybercrime safari ride here. And cracking tools was the section we were just looking at previously. Well, of course, we saw Xworm as an option here, and there is all of this just as well. Email, phone attack, Steam rat. Oh, full access. Look, I don't want to be dragging us down here, but you get the gist. The cracking tutorial section I'm super duper interested in because is that like genuine education? But it's only available to upgraded members. But I can see this stuff, right? Can I not? Instantly crack TikTok accounts easily. Free phone numbers. Learn how to crack accounts from noob to hacker, started by Baby Maker. Some of this I can't take seriously, and I don't know, I'm not going to take it seriously. Connect to the dark web, detailed guide and links, started by Zed. Ooh, is this actually, okay, it's all hidden content. Should I burn another post here? The dark web is a part of the internet that's not indexed by search engines and can only be accessed using special software such as Tor, the onion router. There are a couple other options, but the dark web is often associated with illicit activities such as that and those things. But it also includes legitimate uses such as privacy-focused communications. Yes, these are all true things. It can have some good intent. I do think most of the time it's just bogus, garbage, trash scams, and some cybercrime. Lots of okay, useless, boring responses just for the sake of commenting. This is 41 pages of people doing that crap. Thank. We gotta thank. Post. All right, what's the T on this website? Here's the guide. To connect to the dark web, we'll need two essential tools, a good VPN and the Tor browser. You don't need a VPN. That defeats the purpose. You're just centralizing the starting node. You can school me in the comments. I'm happy to hear your quibbles on that, but I don't think that's really a necessity. Using Tor is not going to raise suspicion amongst the internet service providers and governments. It's not illegal. I think that is something that absolutely needs to be demystified. Look, Tor, the dark web, is not illegal. First, we install Tor, and then you do it. You just go to a onion domain. That's it, fellas. Welcome to the dark web. Okay. Couple links. Oh, hidden wiki. Yep. DuckDuckGo. Okay, that's a V2 address, so that should be updated. Secure drop, Facebook. Why would you need that? Dread, of course. Imperial Library. Alert. The dark web isn't a place to mess around, homies. Be alerted and don't fall to scams, Pepe. You know what? That's pretty sage advice. You took the words right out of my mouth. Why did I burn a post for that? What are some of the other things that are being discussed here? We were looking at the cracking section for a little bit. Leaks is another option for some cracked programs, accounts, etc., dumps and databases. Do they have anything for access? They're selling, that's probably on the marketplace, right? You could chat about, some coding, some programming for C and C+. That's the intermediary language. That's between C and C++. They add just one plus. I like that typo, guys. Money is one section. Monetizing techniques, social engineering, that thing. Real life businesses. What's a real life business? How do you qualify? Is that separate from what you guys are doing for cybercrime? E-liquid method, how to resell reps, how to start a digital marketing agency. Dude, they're all like, they're all mid-level marketing BS. Oh my goodness. These videos are not gonna lie, a little bit fun for me. I know we're not slinging together code or doing anything elite, super elite hacks, but I do enjoy just laughing at what's out there. Marketplace, this is where the stuff gets weird, right? If you're looking to buy something, say what you're looking for. This is, what are folks asking about? What are folks trying to purchase here? Oh, there's that fella. Yep, just asking, hey, can we get the little Turkish Gmail account? We saw them in the shout box or the meme box. Discord Nitro, UK email access, cloud logins. Here's the marketplace lobby, but they do have some free giveaways, right? Scam reports, contests and giveaways. I swear I saw one with a free samples, like the Costco of cybercrime here. I'm not going to go through each or any of these or even any more of them, right? Because I think you get the gist, but you can see just how much weird, wild stuff is on the Nulled forum. And again, it's just one of many others. There are tons of these just like it. There are almost 13,000 users currently online. That is insane. What else is at the top here though? We were looking at how you could upgrade. You could get to credits. Of course, we could search for whatever we wanted to on the forum. What are these awards? Oh, a little incentive to, you know, mess around here. What is vouchers? Oh, they're literally like adding testimonials for the sellers or buyers. That's kind of wild. 50cal did an amazing job with my Amazon refund. Receive it in 2 days with no hassle. We'll definitely be doing business with them again. They literally have a leaderboard of like respect for sellers that have been given any of these reviews or praise of like, hey, we vouch for them. It's so wild how it's such like a commoditized, literally enterprise marketplace industry. Like it's a business. I know I sound like a broken record when I say that all the time, but look, that's the best way I can convince people. So you know what is out there. Look at this one. Look at this one. It says, hell yeah, homie. Got me the internship I need with the CompTIA cert on the exam proofs topic. Fast track to a top paying remote IT job. Effortlessly pass IT certifications without studying. Dang. Can you guys do the OSEE for me? What are some of the other sketchy things that Flare might be seeing being sold and shared out on Null? A little Playboy Plus, okay. An unlimited money glitch. Free products for sure, for sure. Total scam, trash, whatever garbage. I don't know, can't say. Netflix accounts, EU mail access, Winscribe VPN, $100 a day watching videos, valid Hotmail accounts, Crunchyroll, I'm digging that. Okay. Azure logs, man. All right, look, this is just in and out of bad, stupid stuff. Weirdos on the internet being a little bit too weird. But hey, take a look at Flare, track down your exposed attack surface, and see what threats are out there. Take a look with the link in the video description. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.